Sometimes people think that they should go to therapy or counseling because they feel that they need to hash out and tell their story, and that would give them a better understanding. And that understanding would somehow result in feeling relaxed, at ease, in control in their lives, in control of their emotions. And here's where that really isn't true. When you go to therapy or counseling, or when you have coaching where you are basically just telling your story and analyzing what's not working, and you have someone listening and somebody saying, yes, wow, that sounds so hard, there's a part of that as a human that's like, yeah, that feels so good. It is hard. It is hard, and that feels so good. And I'm so glad to be recognized and acknowledged for how much I am struggling, or how hard I'm working, and how unvalidated I feel in my marriage, how nobody really sees me and how nobody really hears me. And for a minute, it feels good, right? I mean, we're humans after all. So it's like, yeah, somebody gets it. But then what happens once that moment passes? So let's say you go week in, week out, you've been for 3 months, you've been for 6 months. Some of my clients have been 5, 10 years before they found me. Telling your story, feeling validated, being told that yes, it makes sense that you're so tired. And even worse, a lot of people have been told, well, you're a mom and you have 3 kids, so like obviously this is just your reality. You're just going to be really tired. You're going to be really resentful. You're going to be really frustrated. I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that because it is making it okay to feel miserable. And I just disagree. I think that that's not the way we need to live. It's not the way we have to live. In fact, the harder things are, the more your life is calling you into a shift from that struggle mode, from survival mode, from that suffering. Okay, so where therapy is not helpful is when we tell and analyze our story week in, week out. Yes, we might get validation. Yes, we might feel listened to and heard. But what we don't get is a shift in how we feel every day when we're at home, when we're not in therapy or in that office. When you wake up at home and you face the day, what are the thoughts that flood in? What are the emotions that flood in? For a lot of people who come to reach out for me for help, it's dread. For other people, it's this Pollyanna positivity. It's going to be great today. I'm going to hang on to my positive thoughts and nothing's going to get to me. I am a force today. I am meditating. I've said my prayers. I've had my quiet time. I'm good to go. And they launch into their day. And the minute that there's an interaction that's hard, emotional, with kids, with a partner, then boom, the emotions tank. Right back to struggle mode, survival mode. I feel so tired. I'm already out of energy and it's noon. And how am I going to make it through my workday and then through kids? And this is so exhausting. So then that's the hamster wheel of overwhelm. Right. And so the thing that most coaching programs or coaches or other therapists don't offer is a clear plan to end overwhelm. And we really need this. Overwhelm is a complex problem. It's mental, it's emotional, it's often physiological in the body, and it is relational. It shows up in all of our parenting and partnerships. And so if we think we can mind over matter that, then we're going to be disappointed. If we think we can just talk it to death and we'll somehow figure out or analyze our way into feeling better, it just doesn't happen. It's just not the case in my experience. What does work though is having a system, a really clear system for upgrading and up-leveling the strategies that help you focus, the strategies in how to shift emotionally, the strategies in how to process through something quickly without getting caught or without draining your energy to handle an interaction with a kid that's pretty tough or whatever. Another thing my highly sensitive clients experience is they need a strategy and a process for not taking on everybody else's pain, everyone else's struggle, a child's big emotions, not draining their emotions to support their family. That's huge. And so within My client work, for example, in Awaken Motherhood, one of the things that we do is to build those strategies and practices and approaches so that we get you living at a place where the emotional home is solid, it's stable, it's a steady calm. And from that foundation of calm, with your brain and nervous system really working to support you, it's much easier then to upgrade relationship techniques and strategies to customize your approach to parenthood so that it's a match for your kids and their temperaments and their high needs, whatever those are. And that's where we really see people start to fly. That's where we see people start to fly out of overwhelm into this kind of stable, steady place where I can meet the day with confidence. I can know no matter what happens, I've got it. I can know that no matter what my kid goes through, I'm going to be able to help them through it. And I can know that no matter what my partner or husband or wife might say to me, I'm able to navigate through that by staying connected to me without dipping into overwhelm, without going into blame or resentment, without overthinking about it and then regret and beating myself up and then feeling guilty about the whole thing. Just steady showing up in your best self with moments here and there of needing to recalibrate. That is motherhood on the other side of overwhelm. And it is entirely possible when you have a really clear, strategic, proven plan. So if this is something that you're struggling with and you've been missing that, how do I put this into place? I've read the books, I've been to therapy, I know what it looks like, what I want, I just don't know how to get there myself, then go ahead and just book a call with me. Reach out to me. I will drop the link around this video. It's www.honorjanetsky.com/call. You can get on the phone with me and we can take a look at what's going on and see if I can help you. And I'll be very honest with you about that piece. If I can't, I'll send you to something else. But if I can help you, then I'll show you how, and we'll go through what that strategy looks like. I look forward to talking with you and see you soon.